Welcome to today's training on editing images. Today we're going to cover finding the images off the Oriflame website, editing the images, and then posting them products for sale on your Facebook group. So we take the images from the current catalogue that's in progress. So at the moment, when I am filming this video, we are in Campaign A 2018. And what that means is that the 2018 Campaign 8 catalogue has lots of fantastic images in there that we can post for sale on our Facebook groups. And we can find these on the Oriflame website. Now if you're in Spain, it's www.oriflame.es. If you're in England, it is www.oriflame.co.uk. And you can go on there and, for example, when I do my editing for the images, I like to keep a paper copy in front of me. Now this is because I can scroll through the catalogue, have a look at a product, for example a nice aftershave, point out the code, and then I can type the code directly into the Oriflame website. So you might be able to tell I am actually on the Oriflame Spain website. It is in English, however I have just Google translated it as I am on a Google Chrome browser. Now what I'm going to do is I'm basically just going to show you how to grab one image off the website using the Oriflame catalogue and the Oriflame order codes. So when you have the catalogue in front of you and you have found a product you would like to edit and post for sale in your Facebook group, then you can go over to this little search bar over here that won't translate because it is in the sort of watermark of the website where it says buscar, which does mean search, I believe. You can type in the order code for the products you would like. Now I have found a beautiful Novage cleanser for $16.99, and you can type in the order code there, which is for this product is 32597. Now usually it's with the description, sometimes it's more closer to the product. Now if you hit the enter button, then it will search for them products. It will come up with the 3 or 4 or whatever links with them order codes. And for example, it's this product here. You can link the image with the product in the catalogue, and this is the exact product that I would like to edit. Now that's fantastic, and if you are working in the Spain area and the description doesn't make sense when it's been translated from Spanish, you can head over to the English website, because the English website obviously is in English. However, please be aware that not every product is in the English catalogue. Not every product that's in the Spanish catalogue is in the English catalogue, so just be aware of that. So the way to get this image now, to edit it, is to right click on the image and save image as. And you save that into a place you're going to remember. I like to keep it in my desktop under a folder called Oriflame, and because this is a training video I like to keep it under a training video folder. Now it will automatically come up with the order code as the file name. Now what I like to do is keep the order code just so you know when anybody orders it you can refer to the product code. Then I like to put a little hyphen and I like to put a little description there, so I'm just going to put Novage cream cleanser, and then I like to put another hyphen and put in there the current price. So as you may be able to see from the website, it was €24 and it is now $16.99. It is the darker price of the two, the one without a line through it. So if you just click save there, and that has saved your product. So as you can see, I am now opened a new tab. We have the cream that was just edited just there, and we have a new tab here. Now what we are on a new tab for is to open up the editing website that I use to edit my images. Now this is only one example of a website I use to edit images. I will show you a two other ways to edit images also. So this I find is a very good one. So it's called R.aC, and it's IPICCY.com. And if you just hit enter when you type that in, it will come up with a page looking something along the lines of this. If you then click edit a photo, it will then load up a page like this. It might prompt you to download Adobe Acrobat Reader, and that's absolutely fine. That means no harm to your computer. It will load up like this, and it will bring up a page looking something like this. Now if you just click open up here, it will bring up a list of the different places you can open your images from. Click on my computer from where you saved the image, and then find the image within your folders. As you might remember, I saved it in the Oriflame folder in the Oriflame training videos area, and there it is there, look, 32597, the Novage Cream Cleanser for $16.99. So if we open up that, it will open up the product nice and clean. You can read what it says, well, maybe not read all of it, but you can understand the bottle and the shape. So now it always comes up with the basic editor first. Now if you click on the crop picture and then crop the picture so that there's less white space on the picture, like so. And when you've done that, you can then click apply. Don't click save just yet because you're not finished editing it. Click on apply, and it has now got rid of some of that wasted space. So now you can click framed, and you can click a basic border, or you've got museum matte, and any particular frame you would like even. I always stick to a basic border, and you can then play about. You can add some different colours in there. Something that will go nice with that might be like a little cream colour maybe, and then you can choose your thickness. I like to make the product as big as I can but still be able to see the border too. You can add an inner colour if you'd like to. I don't think there's any need this time. And again, you can choose the thickness of the inner border. It's come up, didn't realise it came up, there we go. So you can get rid of that again, just like that. And you can also add corner radiuses, so you can sort of make it less sharp on the product, which I actually think that looks really good for the product. Now if you wanted to add a caption height as well, then you could write in the product description down there maybe, or the price perhaps, but this time I don't think we're going to need a caption in there. So then you can just click apply, and that makes the product exactly like that. Sometimes you might like to add a little shadow to make it look less white. If you then go to this place here where it's called Vignette, if you click on that, it does come up with a shadow, and you can choose of the how high you want to go with it. You can go into the oranges and the yellows, and all that does is basically, instead of having it so white, it just changes the colour a bit, so there's no blank spaces in there. And then you can choose the size of it, so you can have it right the way into the product or just on the outside of the product. See, I think that looks quite good there. You can see it, but it's not in your face. And then you can also choose the strength of it as well. So as I say, I don't want it too in your face, but I just want it to be able to be seen. So I think there is absolutely perfect. So if you click apply again, and then if you did want to add any text, which I think this time we will do, I think we'll add the price into this. You just click onto these three stacks over here, and it will bring up all these different options. As you can see, it's just loading. There you go. You can add another picture, you can add text, add a vector sticker, or you can create a vector sticker. So this time I'm just going to add some text. It will come up in the middle just there. You can highlight it over here, which is where you can edit it, and then you can type in your own text. So for this time we're just going to write in was 24 euros. If you can't remember that, just pop over to the website, we'll just double check. As you can see there, it was 24 euros there, that second price there, because when you unhighlight it, the line is through that price. Go back over to iPicky, sorry, I've used so many different sites. And you can choose a font as well, make it look really nice so it doesn't just look boring. So I think perhaps the lobster maybe, I think that looks quite nice. We can just pop that anywhere on the picture that looks suitable. So I think there will be okay. And then you can add another text bracket, and you can pop in here, now only $16.99. Again, if you did want to check, pop over to the other tab you had open. $16.99 just there, look. And you can go back to your editing site, choose the same font, so you can choose whatever font you'd like. However, choose the same font with one image. Keep it all the same on one image, otherwise people will get confused. And then I'm just going to add that price down there. I think that looks absolutely fantastic. And then again, you can just click apply up here where the save button was. Click apply, and that will add them to text fonts to the product. Now you can click on save. Once you're happy with the image, click save. You can save it back in the same place. So my computer, save to my computer, and then save it back where it was as the same thing. And that is how to edit pictures using iPicky.com. So you may not recognise this page. This is a application called Pick Collage. Now you can download this, as far as I'm aware, you can download this onto a Windows device or an Apple's device. I'm not entirely sure on the Apple's. This is a Windows device, so I'm not too sure. However, the Pick Collage is another fantastic application you can use to edit your pictures. And you can edit groups of pictures, you can freestyle, or you can use a template that they've got. So this time we're just going to freestyle. Click on the middle one there. That's how it looks when it comes up for the very first time you've ever used it. Once you start saving images, they will then be saved onto the front screen as well. And then you can literally do lots of different things here. You can use photos, use the camera, you can do a web search, ink, which means you can write with your mouse or write with your fingers if you've got a touch screen. You can add text, add stickers, add a background. So for now, we're just going to add in a picture. You can also change the size of the size of your screen as well. So if you, as you can see, it's a square, the cream. However, you can also change that into something you'd rather prefer. So sorry, what I'm doing now is I'm just finding the product I saved to edit last time, which, as you can see, is just here. You want the plain one, and it does come up with the product as so. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a plain background in there, because as you can see, it's just off-white. It's just off-white, as you may be able to see. There's the white there on the picture, and there's a slight cream there. So we click on background, and click on white, and it does link up to the background and the image. And now what we're going to do is we're going to add in a bit of text. So I like to add in text, and we can just go in there, add a nice font. It will be easy to see once I've typed it. And it is the R.a.C. Please. The R.a.C. R.a.C. Cream cleanser. Okay, and then click the back arrow there, and it will automatically save it. Now I'm going to pop that just at the top there in quite a bigger size, so it's easy enough to read. And you may notice that I've not actually edited the images as in cropped the image. However, I am adding text to the image, which will make a difference to your Facebook reach, and you won't get a ban because the product is then edited. And it is important to edit your images in order not to get a ban with Facebook even. And if you don't edit your images, it can sometimes result in a ban. So you can just add text again because you don't want it to be the same text, and then you can go was, and then just in there another text field saying 24 euros. And sometimes I like to change up the font for that bit. Perhaps this one looks quite nice. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do, I think. think that one looks quite good actually, that one there. So if we use that one there and just make it slightly bigger so people can see what the price was, because people love to get a bargain. We add that one in there, was €24. Oh, apologies. If you ever do click on an image and it brings it protruding forwards, you can just click this one here, so double tap on the image, click that one there, and it will send it back to the rear. And then you can add another text field by double tapping on the background. Oh, my apologies, double tapping on the background, again. Sorry, single tap on the background and then select the thing you would like. So in this case, text, and you can go now only $16.99. And again, keep it in the same text as the other little bit there. And we can make this one bigger too. This one, you're going to have to make it slightly smaller because this one does come up with a watermark in the corner, so it's going to come up with a watermark there saying pick colour. So if we make this one slightly smaller too, because we don't want to overpower it, and we will just have that there. And I think that was really good. I think that was really good, nice and clean. Sometimes you can change the colours if you'd like to change the colours. However, I think orange sort of makes the product stand out just as much as the text. So if you then click this little icon here, it will come up like that, and you can click save, and you can just save it just the same way you did with R.a.C. However, this time it will try and get you to save it as a collage. However, just change that name to the product you would like to save it as. So we're just going to save it back in the same folder, over in the Oriflame folder, into the training video images, just where we saved the other one, just there, look, so you can save exactly the same. And what we're going to do is we're just going to do that, and then in brackets put pick collage. Okay, click enter on that, that automatically saves it, and then you can click off that, click the rear arrow, and it saves it just there as well. So if you did want to go back in and edit it, you certainly can do. So the third way of editing images for me, the way I edit images, is to go to a blank PowerPoint presentation, getting rid of, oh, what's just happened there? Getting rid of the two text fields, and then opening up the image onto a blank PowerPoint document, just by going into where they're saved. Just go into where they're saved, take the image from where it's from, there we go, and then edit that image like so. So we've got the image like that. Just make sure that you can get the image in there. That's it. And then I'm just going to leave that space there at the bottom, however bring it in a little bit at the top. And now I'm just going to make that image slightly bigger so I can see that little bottom bit there. And for the temporary, I'm just going to add in the shape outline just so I can see where I've got to. Right, this is because I'm not going to add a price this time. However, I am going to add the name of the product, so it's the R.a.C cream cleanser. Pop it into a nice font. We have, I know a nice font, can't remember the name of it now. It's called Freestyle Script. Oh, I didn't change that. Click here again, and it should be in a recent use. So freestyle script. I'm going to put it into the center and just make it that little bit bigger. Spell check R.a.C. and just pop that down there. Now I think that looks absolutely fantastic, and I'm actually just going to, in fact I think I should keep that border. I'm going to keep that border actually this time. Sometimes you can keep the border, it's really down to you whether you think you could. And then I'm just going to right click and cut the image, and then right click and paste the image. It's very important you do that, otherwise the text and the image will still be two different fields. However, this time now, as you can see, I can't actually tap in there and edit the text. It is saved onto the image. So now you right click again and click save image as, or save as image even. Go to the place where you saved the other images, the other edited images as well. Go to where they were saved, and then just save it in there as what it was. So you've got the order code, which is 32597, and it's just there. Look, you've got all the three different ones you've saved. So if we click this one and just change the end to PowerPoint, and that's the last edited image via PowerPoint. So as you can see, I am here on my Facebook shop, my Facebook group, and I'm just going to show you now how to post the image for sale in your Facebook group. So if you go over here where it says write something and photo/video, if you click on photo/video, it'll open up your folders, and it sometimes opens it up to where your photo is saved, or you can go and find the photo. However, as it's already open, you can choose the one you've got. So you've got the PowerPoint one here, the pick collage, the iPicky, or the blank image. Do not use the blank image on Facebook, as it will then create a toxic image and no one will be able to use that image on Facebook. So I think we're going to use the Novage one from the iPicky, from the first one. If we open that, that then opens up just there, and you can type in a little description. So you can go, our beautiful cream cleanser is discounted from €24 down to $16.99, and it is part of our Novage collection. We even include free local delivery, and then we can post that just there. And that doesn't just post a blank image, it posts the image with a description, as you can see there. And then if you can't see all the image, just give the image a tap and you can see the whole image there, what it was, what it is now. And that's why I always add the price into the description as well. If I don't think they'll be able to see the total image, then the prices in the description saves them asking. However, anything else like, does it include this, does it include that, what's included in it, is it fair trade, etc., that can all be asked as a social question and anybody can find the answer. Don't forget, we do have regular training videos uploaded onto this YouTube channel quite often, and our next training will be coming soon. It will either be based on sponsoring, delivering and collecting catalogues, or explaining how to create and post recruitment adverts, competitions and social posts.